Hog.
Mental labor.
Nice.
Gooey, get away from my bread.
Gooby.
Goob.
We are now
Excuse
hot
my cat.
mic. Hello, everyone.
Yo,
Hello.
what's
Hello,
up?
everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Bread.
Welcome to Bears
Hello,
the
everyone.
Torch, the least chaotic D&D game in the pre-call that you've ever heard. Don't worry, you didn't hear anything that went on.
Sean, shut up. Sean, shut
Sean,
up.
I'll kill you. Sean, I'll send Bev in there, so help me.
Good, I could use a drink. She can get me a fucking Coke for once, and then me getting her all the sodas.
I'll send Ghost in there.
The real pister, guys? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
Shut! Welcome everyone. Hope you all missed this. I know JC sure did.
Yeah.
Hello.
Who?
Apparently Omegle died. This concludes my
The
information.
website?
Yes. Shut
Good.
down, apparently.
Good.
Good. Honestly, we're better
Honestly.
off without it.
For the good of humanity. We're slowly
Suddenly
just
there are a lot
axing
less
all
dicks
the
being
old
shown up on
websites.
camera.
Nature is healing.
Nature's healing.
Let us start off with, I don't know, man. How about the tallest person in the call, JC? Welcome back.
Wow. Hello. How you doing? It's me,
It-
JC Doodles, otherwise known as the player of Kaede Nagumine. What's up? I have missed
How tall are you, JC?
6'6".
Okay.
Oh my
Wow,
god, you're
taller-
fucking giant. Holy
Yeah!
I am-
He's
God, you're taller than
6'6"!
me?
Free.
Dude, I
Which
can't
no
believe they
one
wrote
realized.
Jack and the Beanstalk after JC.
Bro, JC is
Dude.
tall and skinny and attractive.
There's
Dude,
a
he's
reason
tall-
I'm gonna fight him.
Dude, he's taller than me. I can't
Rabbit's
have
tall,
anything.
Rabbit
Yeah,
is tall.
I have come
I was
to
about to be
steal
outraged
what
on Rabbit's
remains.
behalf, and I was like, "You're not taller than Rabbit."
I also thought it, like,
it's
Nero,
okay,
I also
Joe.
thought he was gonna say rabbit, and then he said JC, I was like, huh?
It's okay. It's okay. Joe's taller than me too.
I feel
Oh, Joe is in. Joe's built like fucking Master Chief.
I mean,
Apparently
I'm.
one of the voice actors I know is 6'9". I'm like, oh, that's okay.
I
Nice.
mean, I'm 38, so no one else has that on me.
Hell
I think
yeah,
I'm
dude.
I think I'm the oldest, which is great.
For now.
I'm close. I'm closer to the grave than all of you. Hot damn, let's go.
Wait, how
Let's
old are you, Rabbit?
go.
I'm 38.
Damn, you are older than me just by 2 years.
You get to keep the
Radical.
title.
Yay!
You get the belt.
What a title! Congratulations, you're old.
The belt is made of ash.
You're old.
Oh no.
Just imagining that one SpongeBob song.
I used to have that as my alarm.
JC, is your website down? I was gonna fucking out your visage to the chat.
Shouldn't be. If my
No, there we
website
go.
is down, that's not good.
No, you're good. You're
That's
good.
JC
Look at
really
him.
said that's news to me.
Who's next?
Huh?
Nero, you're next.
Oh fuck, it's me next. Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Aaron Napier. Tonight I will be playing Sue Akio, the supervillain Red Death. And probably not also playing a ghost. Punk.
Shit. You're, my name is Punkier Dog. I play Tabayami Nico. You all can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, Instagram, all that goodness at Punkier Dog. I'm not as tall as all of these fuckers.
No, in fact, I
Give
think you're
me
the opposite.
credit.
I am very height challenged. Fuck you.
Vertically challenged.
Wait.
Punk is
challenge-
fun-sized.
Look, I was about to say weighing in, it's not. But measuring up at 5'2", I will stab you,
Dude, straight in the bazungas.
Amanda.
Just remember, you
Huh?
can make fun of Punk all you want, but she can punch you in the cock without having to bend over.
Correct.
She can punch you in a straight line and speed bag your sack, so maybe
Oh,
don't do
no.
that.
I usually have at least one knife on me. Please don't do that.
She has the Muhammad Ali shuffle.
Yeah. All right, Amanda, go.
Huh? Oh, hello.
Fucking Dempsey combo.
Hello, my name is Mandaloo. I play Fang Ojiro today. I'm very eepy. Who hasn't gone?
Rabbit.
Rabbit, go.
Hi, I'm Rabbit. I'm a writer. You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Blue Sky at Mr. Rabbit. I stream throughout the week, and I like RPGs and horror games.
Chat, he's really fucking
Hooray.
cool. Go follow him right now or else.
And his cock is massive.
I point a
Good
gun at you.
games, He's smart. He's fun. He's
If you
really
don't-
nice. He can
If you
cut.
don't support Rabbit right now, I'm gonna fucking ban you from life.
Rabbit
He
is
wants
literally
to
one of the
triage upon me.
Rabbit's one of the funniest people I've ever met.
That is
Mhm.
true.
You see, chat? You see these lies? You see these lies they're pouring on me?
Rabbit, I
you
have
said-
your
Rabbit, they
address.
lie
I
about
will
me
mail
too,
you
it's
a
okay.
pipe bomb.
Rabbit, you said one throwaway line in our Nightmares game, and it's been literally living rent free in me and my husband's head for the last 2 months. Shut up.
I don't want to hear that I'm paying you unearned compliments. You were the best man at my fucking wedding.
Aw.
It's true.
Rabbit, you inspire me to be funnier.
You almost made a man of the cloth tear a page out of the Bible to write one of your jokes down. You are the funniest
Oh.
person in this call.
That's a strong category.
Rabbit, you
It's
inspire
it's
me.
fun. It's funny because if we went through with that, I was gonna look at him and go, blasphemy. Sorry, just go on.
Pretty good.
Rabbit, you inspire me to be
Pretty good.
taller. I'm not there, but one day I will be.
We're gonna steal the parts from JC.
True. The reboning
Yeah.
surgery, one for everyone.
Oh no.
Twice for
I
Rabbit.
only have so many bones.
He loves that
I'm gonna end up
surgery. It's his
looking like-
favorite.
No, he's
JC
tall
Doodles.
enough. He doesn't need them. I need them. Give them.
That's very nice. Anyway, you can find me on twitch.tv/MrRabbit.
Or else.
What am I playing right now? I'm playing Elden Ring. I have a Faith build because I like playing Faith characters. I made a new account in RuneScape 3 where I'm trying to get everything.
Ooh.
It's called Mr. Everything. It's everything you can get as an Iron Man. I play Falcom RPGs on Fridays, and I've been playing Lies of P, which is it's basically Soul. Honestly, I don't care who hears this. It's like, what if Souls was better? That's what Lies of P is.
I've heard that.
Yeah. You want to know the craziest thing? I looked up the studio. You know what they made before they decided, let's get drunk and just improve the Souls formula to the point where we can't
Show
even
up
call it a Souls
Miyazaki.
game anymore. You want to know what they did for
What'd
a
they make?
long time? All they did was rhythm games.
Wild.
You know what?
I
That's
mean,
thematic, actually.
I was gonna say, I suppose it kind of counts with parrying.
No, you
believe
don't even
that.
parry. Pinocchio says parrying's for pussies. All you do is perfect guard. So you time to the rhythm of people's attacks. It's
See, there
it's
we go.
very neat.
It all comes out proper.
To the point where I was trying to perfect guard in Elden Ring, didn't think wasn't told that wasn't a thing, and I was like, oh shit! Like I was like, so I said fuck it, and I just decided to just throw fireballs upon them instead.
Did it work?
See, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I like ordnance. Yeah, twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Or else.
That's me. Oh, I'm also old. If you like old, there you go.
Hey, if you like old people, old enough to be your dad, listen, if that's your thing, you can watch some Rabbit streams. I'm just saying.
There are some colleagues I have worked with where they were like, "Yeah, I'm this old." And I'm like, "Ha, ha, cool." And you're left in the same area. Hey, do I need to talk to somebody I used to date? Hold on, you sound a little familiar.
I can't wait for Rabbit to be at a con and he's gonna have someone approach him and be like, "Hey man, I watched you in high school and now I'm graduating medical school," and Rabbit's gonna age to dust on the spot.
I will just sigh and vanish like Thanos.
All right, Jake.
Hello, everyone. I am the internet's own LeJake. I'm a mad cartographer who maps at midnight, amongst other things, and I'm playing Jeffrey Blake this evening. John, are we awaiting anyone else?
Tart, yeah.
Hey.
Cardles, go.
My name's Tart. I am a Doge tuber. I run D&D. I play D&D. I play video games. I sometimes say funny things, and I sometimes say very not safe for work things. Stares at the pre-call.
I'm gonna pre-
Of course, fucking pre, dude. And I also play a POC lesbian because why not?
Because representation matters.
Yes. That's me.
That is you. Now, I think we are owed a very important recap.
Yeah. Everyone point and laugh at him.
Yes.
Baby man. Baby.
I see.
Baby, baby,
I
baby
see
man.
how it is.
Mr.
You
JC.
You challenge my power. Yeah.
I'm challenging.
All right. Hit him. Once upon an age in Nantucket,
Uh-huh.
there was several children inside a weird mimic house. Oh wait, no, I had a whole thing. Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier, and today we are playing Drop On. As you can see, I'm joined here today by several different people, all of whom have been assigned into their own room of eternal torment, except for Kaede, who died immediately. Yes, so Kaede got the just desserts for taking vengeance, and I'm sure that'll play out for him well later. The rest of the team had beautiful, tender moments of realization that they could just, get out of the fight by opening the door and leaving. So they did. Various problems were solved. A few things were said at some certain brothers about abandonment and whatnot, and giant kaiju queens were dealt with in accordance, and a whole skeleton flaming zombie thing, whatever that was, also got taken care of. So you know what?
Jesus.
Everyone came out a bit on top on that. So they left and they wandered out and they were like, what do we do now? Until the ghost said, allow me to use my Danny Phantom ghost sense to determine where our prey is. And so he breathed out the Danny Phantom mint blue air and located a untextured wireframe of a human hiding in the corner, wherein they all then just started violently shaking and phased through the wall into that room, very much Gary's Mod style, until Suyoi just leaned on the wall and went until he intimidated it into acquiescing. At which point they all exited out the room with numerous counts of just property damage as Nico walked down the wall kicking and stomping. And then, you know what? They gave good old Not a Mimic several contusions, broken orbitals, and pain, but apprehended him, and there we are.
All right, who gave him the cheat sheet? Which one of you fuckers?
I didn't do shit, bro.
Nope,
You
wasn't
know it
me.
wasn't me.
Not a word.
Look at you, JC. You actually almost kind of did your homework.
Exactly. I sped run the homework.
Did you listen on double speed or some shit?
No, I like listened. I was like, all right, cool, I got the gist. Fast forward. All right, cool, I got the gist. Fast forward.
Oh
All right,
my
cool, I got the
God.
gist. Fast forward.
Christ.
Did high speed buffering.
I mean, it counts. It's how I would have done my homework back in the day.
There we
Yeah,
go.
same.
Boom. I win. I did it specifically to spite those that said, what? JC never would do his homework. I said, I'm going to do my homework now, sickers.
I had faith in you.
Same.
Someone
proud
had
of
You
to.
did homework last time. I was hoping you would continue the pattern.
That's right. I did it. And I am
And if you
already
didn't, I
have
would give you
inspiration,
shit
so I'm
and
going
be
to
disappointed in you.
give it to
I'm
someone
so-
else.
I'd
I'm
be
so
very
proud of you,
loud about it.
Kaide.
Rabbit, you may have my inspiration, Rabbit.
What?
Take it.
Yeah.
My gift to you for stealing your title.
Hooray!
He would have
Let's go,
taken his
Rab.
title of height, but has given him inspiration. So, we will jump a little bit into the future. You all had a great time at the inn, at the onsen. You absolutely destroyed the onsen. The minute Cotton sat down, it just became swampland. It became a mire.
Oh no.
The amount of
Nah,
fungal in his blood.
Nah, he would have scrubbed first. He can take showers without it. He just has to scrub all the sludge off of his skin first.
Like we said last time, the Spirited Away stink spirit.
No.
I believe.
Yeah.
the servient slime. Now,
Ah, good, Lotham. Now all my opponent's cards cost 5 more mana.
Shut up.
revival jam head ass. So you all got to enjoy the rest of your week on the commission's dime. As far as they're concerned, it took you all week to do this mission. Unless Cotton snitches out on you guys.
Nope. He gets to go ahead. He gets to go ahead and just get paid out, and there probably wouldn't be any other priority tickets that he would need.
We treat Cotton to a nice time on the commission's dime.
Yep.
Right. Several Wagyu steaks.
The fattest of tunas. All of the yellowtail cheek. All of it.
That was good.
All of the sake he can drink. All the Japanese whiskey he can stomach.
One
So
whole
cute.
new pet dog to give to his child.
Help! I'm being abducted!
Hey, hey,
That's a
fuck
dog.
off. That's Ito. That's Mad Dog, damn it.
Get in the bag, Ito! Get in the bag!
There was no Mirko this time to traumatize Jeff. And Jake.
There was just
He
Suyoi.
wishes.
Yeah.
No, Oma wishes.
No tart wishes.
Tart wishes.
Good to be honest.
Oh, he's
But-
that good. He missed that.
After, yeah.
Good.
Oh, we love Jake in this house, or else.
Yes, we do. If you don't,
I
like
don't
Jake,
know
I'll
why.
kill you.
Shut your fucking mouth. So, you guys eventually have to get back on your train and go back to Musutafu. But as you are getting together on the train, Cotton, you receive a phone call. You don't get phone calls very often, not incoming calls at least.
Is it from Lulu or Sally? Like, is it from his family members?
No, it is coming onto your sat phone directly.
When I saw for kids or after it was done, I'd probably just be at a hotel room, probably just a spare hotel room in Hokkaido.
Bro's got a satellite.
Yep.
You answer the sat phone call, yeah?
Yep, just hit the button and went, yep.
Alright. So, I'm gonna DM you basically what you're being told. Because it's being told to you and then they're hanging up on you.
Okay.
Real rude behavior from this call, you know?
Can't believe he got ding dong ditched on a phone.
It's basically a recognized PMC. Like
They
We
just
have-
moonlight as a hero agency.
we just have well, yeah, we're a hero agency, Knights of Around. We just have an operator. I get a job, bada bing.
Bada boom.
We're heroes. Pay no attention to the bounty board in the home office.
There you go, Rab.
Alright. All right. All right. After hitting a button to send a Morse code back, I'm going to go ahead and just probably just have attack suit just slung around the waist, white T-shirt, lights up another cigar, and just make my way to the train station. Swipe a pass, and get on a car around the same time the kids do.
All right. If any of you wish to roll perception to see if you spot Cotton hopping onto the train.
I would love to.
I also would enjoy doing so.
Where is perception?
That is a natural one. I notice nothing.
You've barely seen
22.
Cotton this whole arc.
24.
Who are you again?
22.
Look at the girls, the fucking 20 gang. Let's go.
What's up?
But
We met.
JC, does just Disco Jones?
Does Disco Jones? Disco Jones is blinded by his own.
His own
I also left behind that costume. It's back in the mansion.
Disco
firmly
Jones.
a bachelor era costume. As his girlfriend refuses to be seen with him.
Disco Jones, also known as his hero name, the Rizzler.
Oh no!
He rides alone.
God.
The Rizzler.
The Rizzler.
Oh,
Now we got him, boys.
Yeah.
I am actually
He's down.
When he's alone, he puts on the hat and cape and becomes the Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. No, it's too
The
powerful.
Wizard.
So-
Wizard of Bot.
Disco
Oma?
Jones died with the glitter.
After Disco Jones died after your fucking mental stroke in that room.
Exactly. I lost the memory. I don't remember anything.
All right, Nico, Feng, and Oma. As you guys are loading your luggage into the train, you know, getting it into the upper compartment, making sure Suyoi is fastened to the chair by, like, bungee cables.
There we go. I'm here.
Perfect,
Sorry about
welcome back. You spot a hulking behemoth of a man getting on to the train car in front of you.
So, I mean, is he getting onto the cart that we're on, or is he, like, in the next one and we just see him in the window?
No, I'm in the same one you guys are in. Probably farther away from you guys, but
A few rows down.
yeah.
Like, you know, like, train cars have two doors? Like, you guys are on the left side, he went all the way to the right side because he's a extra bitch like that.
Why? Why won't he sit with us?
Ashamed of you.
Fang
Reason.
will flag him down. Hey, Mr. Graves, you coming with?
Yeah, absolutely. I got new orders coming. I'm going to accompany you guys back to Musatafu. And I'm going to go ahead and just go from there.
Oh, cool. Welcome aboard. She'll gesture at Nico, and then she'll gesture at Suyoi, and then she'll heavily gesture at Kaede. These are the troublemakers. Don't mind them.
Hey!
And she'll look at Nico immediately and give her kind of it's a bit of a half smile, but you can tell that she's trying to be playful.
You gotta be more light with them. Suyoi, like I said, I know pretty well, and these ones look like they held their own in a fight pretty well, so they
Oh.
stand by me very well too.
Yeah.
Li-
We all
lis-
fought our very best that night.
Listen,
Sean, is Musatafu a place or is it a person?
It is a place.
It is a place. Okay.
but Fang will shake her head a little bit. Listen, we got a thing. You probably know this from back home. If we don't flip you shit, you ain't family.
Nah, I know that one all too well. We about the same way.
So I have to flip them shit from time to time.
Yeah, Sally picks up on that one pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Once you get back to you guys, let me guess. So you always thing I know pretty well with the weird light up, what have you. You yourself, what do you have? You have blacks, darts. What do you have with smoking? And I guess you ain't allowed to be smoking on the office.
Me? No. And she'll pull out a pack. And it's just some fancy like name brand like cigarillo. And she'll just show it to him. Fucking I can't think of a brand I used to smoke, so here.
Oh, these cigarillos.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. Seeing as the fact that you're gonna have to go ahead and be all nice and goody two shoes once you get back to where you're gonna be going at. And consider it is the early morning, and they don't really go ahead and force the whole smoking thing right now, since all the salarymen and whatnot are getting where they need to be, and you know how they have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you what, Fang, why don't you have one of mine? He'll hand you a Swisher, like from America Swisher.
Cool. Thank you. I don't usually get I don't get a lot of guff for it because, you know. Ojiro doesn't give a shit as long as it's not in the house and as long as Mom Jure doesn't find out. Everywhere else I have a fake ID. So she just openly admits it, like she just clearly doesn't care that he knows.
Hey, you fellas aren't exactly saints, but what teen hasn't been caught causing a little mischief now and again?
I cause a lot of mischief.
Yes,
No, don't I know it, Seola?
Yes, you do.
You cause felonies.
I'm about the same way, Fang. No smoking indoors either. Little Bell gets upset about it. That's why I cracked the window.
Oh well. I smoke to keep the stress down.
Don't we all? As he offers a lighter to you.
She'll
like,
accept.
Yeah, she hates when I smoke inside. That's why I leave my lungs outside.
She'll take it, but like after she says that, he can tell that there's a bit of a 1,000-yard stare that she's trying to keep to herself.
You know,
you can insight that if you want and see like
You
how
get a
much
little
depth
pat
you can
Fang
get.
on the leg.
yeah, let me go ahead and give it the old whirly bird. Let me find my character sheet real fast here.
Shit,
I
I
love
guess
when players insight players.
That's a 7. Do I get an inkling that like she's hiding shit from the amount of stuff I've been doing?
Yeah, but what teenager doesn't hide shit from adults?
You know, I understand the whole. I was a teenager too. I'll go ahead and lay it down like I did with. I'm sorry, Punk. What's your hero's name again?
Nico.
Nico. Thank you. I'm gonna lay it on you like I laid it on with Nico. If you want to go ahead and let some steam off, what have you, I teach over at Say Academy. You familiar with that one?
Yeah, Zorn and I have talked about it.
Yeah, Little Bell, me are teachers over there. I teach people in combat and also more practical things like botany, outdoors camping, what have you, stuff like that. If you want to go ahead and spar sometime, I bet you two could go ahead and get a transfer for a class over at Say Catch a Bus, and I can go ahead and help you out. Or like I told Nico, my home's not too far from Saya. You could probably go ahead and just knock on the door. Just if you see a girl around your age with black hair and red irises, just be nice to her. That's my daughter. That's Sally.
Sure, I'm sure Ojiro would appreciate me getting more rounded education from other places.
What is the latest time that is socially appropriate to show up for a lesson?
Kai just looks over at Nico, who's apparently like 5 seats down, just shouting across people.
Anytime before 5 o'clock's normally when dinner is. Although if you do show up around 5, I'm a little Bell makes a lot of food. I'm sure she wouldn't care two ways or another.
Okay.
You ain't got to worry about me being mean to nobody.
Hmm.
Life's hell enough as it is.
I'll bring snacks when I come over.
She's
Yeah,
my daughter's certainly been through her share. And besides, I'm good at teaching combat stuff. I'll tell you what, for girls over at Say Academy, here's some of the most brutal ones I've personally taught, especially the freshmen this year. We got one who has a armadillo quirk. I think her name is Yuki or something like that, or Yuna, something like that. My God, she already hits like a wrecking ball.
Fang's gonna take a slow drag of the cigar that he gave her and just say, I once threw somebody out of the stadium during my hero license exam. It took him 3 hours to find them in the next county.
That's
I
true.
did throw... How many
Yuka.
people did I throw out
Yuka,
our
that's
first day of
Yuka,
school?
that's her name, the armadillo girl. She'd like you.
Punk, you threw someone on the first day.
I
I
asked
punched
how
Muriel in
many.
the
Was it
balls.
1 or 2? I can't remember.
You threw one on the first day.
Hey, Sean, I have a question.
It was 1 in a house. That's right.
Yeah, it was one, but he was like 8 feet tall, and you lawn darted him into the chalkboard, and then you kicked the house at a pro hero and concussed him. Yes, Nero.
Yes. Continue.
Did I get mine through the provisional license, or was I given mine in the rehab program? Because I don't remember doing the provisional license exam.
You did, but unlike for the day crew who did it on screen, you guys did it off screen because you operate at night.
Yeah, right. I
If I remember correctly, Class B had a different facility.
And
Yeah.
also, we failed Austin.
Yeah.
That is also true.
I
yeah.
just couldn't remember. I thought I had gotten mine legitimately, but I was also like, I think I got upgraded at some point.
No, you got it legitimately.
If you threw a guy 2 counties, that's one thing. Is this over here in Japan or is this back in the States?
It's here in Japan. She there's this kind of
Yeah, she did.
there's this kind of very distant, sad look. I wasn't really allowed to use my quirk back home.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, it's for multiple reasons. One, it scared my... She'll think about it for a minute and squint. Spawn point. Another, and just to avoid being, getting military U.S. Hero recruiters pounding on my door because, you know the U.S. They love Titan class quirks.
Yeah, don't they know it? They just thought I had a fortitude quirk till I said fuck it back in Elkridge. Our hero wasn't doing shit, and that's how all this started. Funny to think about it. Started many years ago when I was in a bar after I came back from the Firewatch.
See, I'm trying to remember when did Fang launch someone 2 counties over. That sounds like a thing I would absolutely describe. I'm trying to remember what it was.
It was during
I-
the tournament, yeah.
No, that wasn't during the tournament. That was when she fucking choked Gingy out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was during the tournament.
Yeah, but no, it was I flavored the 2 counties over because she got a perfect score on her hero license.
Oh, yeah.
It was all-
Would I be allowed to talk to that would top that? Oh, yeah, there was one time I was pounding around a knuckle duster and some fly-by night came out. Me and him kind of high-fived him. Didn't end too well for him. It's like 2 meteors colliding.
Fang will nod. I destroyed downtown Japan not once but 3 times.
Well, think about it this way. You make a lot of work for the construction company as he takes another drag from his cigar.
I haven't gotten in trouble for it yet. She sweats.
Nah, you won't. As long as you were doing what you were supposed to be doing. And if it makes you feel better when shit like that hits the ground, they go ahead and annex out those places pretty much. So if you're worried about anybody being hurt in those kind of situations, don't worry too much about it.
She'll
Let me know
glance.
Godzilla is a canon hero in My Hero.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that I looked him up. I think Fang in her kaiju form is actually taller than him.
Pretty funny.
That is pretty funny. But no, but when he says when you're worried about people getting hurt, she's gonna glance slightly at Kaede. Yeah, people getting hurt. Happens more often than you think. And she'll, again, her eyes will just kind of drop to the floor.
See if Kaede notices that, or if he's just focused on overall the whole 14. We'll say that he kind of just like gives a little nod, a little pat on the shoulder. Probably extends his arm down a little bit and just. Pat,
I mean,
pat,
with a
pat,
with a
pat.
I mean, with a 14, he'll definitely hear like the kind of deep, the kind of regret and shame in her voice when she's clearly thinking about it.
Yeah, just a nice little pat on the shoulder. Not saying any words, but just a nice affirmative, like it's okay.
Cotton, if you want to insight that as well, I'll allow it.
Radical Rex. 11.
What do you think, Amanda?
I guess I should probably roll deception, huh?
Yeah. depends how
Me
much
sitting
you
here
wanna
being
know.
like, I should probably roll that.
Channel the power of the forbidden jutsu.
He probably can gather that something happened, but I don't know. I guess it's not entirely clear. He would have to press further.
Let me guess. I made a couple guesses here and there. Sue's a blood quirk user. Oma, I don't think is a blood quirk user.
I am.
Get the fuck out! Really? With lasers?
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
twins.
Kind of like, yeah. Kind of like a polar opposite thing.
Huh? Are all y'all blood quirk users?
No.
No.
No,
No,
just,
just
two of
us.
us.
I don't have blood.
Fang, are you a blood quirk
Scared the
user?
shit out of me.
No.
No.
I have,
Change your body and whatnot.
No, I have a hybrid quirk, technically.
Well,
She'll
if you need to talk to somebody about shit like that, if you got some heavy stuff, and I mean some heavy stuff, she's normally the person we go to. She's normally the person. Actually, she's actually the reason we went to this country in the first place. Me and the other horsemen of Sally. Once we found out she was crawling around here, she's great at what she does. She's also a pretty good at listening and also therapy and whatnot. Sally calls her Auntie Toga. I think I have her something around here. Yeah, here it is. And he just hands you a little card with Toga's smug ass face on it.
she sees Toga's smug ass face, and she kind of gives her a bit of a snarl, remembering what she fucking said to her during the Halloween event.
Like,
If you-
what did I
It's-
do?
it's a-
Hold on, I don't remember.
Everybody had Fang dressed up as Paint had her snake form painted up to be scary, and she scared the piss out of Deku.
Yeah.
But Toga literally looked her in the face and said, "Come get me, bitch," and then fucking ran for it.
Oh yeah.
And she's gonna look at this picture of Toga and go, she called me she called me a bitch on Halloween. And she'll squint a little bit, and then she'll look up at Cotton as she's sitting there, and she'll go a little quiet, and she'll go, "No offense, Mr. Graves, but I have issues opening up to adults. There seems to be a pattern of they either betray us or throw us away, so it's hard to know who to trust."
Or die in front of us.
Well,
Again, Fang takes another slow drag, and this time she doesn't even bother hiding the 1,000-yard stare.
Then I'm gonna give Cotton insight with advantage.
Ooh, or they try to kill us.
13.
Wait, no, you said betray us. Never mind.
Betray us, throw us away, torture us.
Come on, Sean, give me something.
Yeah, 13. Amanda, what do you think? He gets it finally?
Sure.
After
Why
all
not?
these fucking hints.
Cotton gathers that Fang has been through some shit, and she's not coping well with it. Where Sayoi has snapped, Fang is it has not. Yet.
Yet. Smile.
All right, I get the fact that you've been through it, and I think that sucks pretty bad. I don't think anybody around your age, and your age is no offense, you can't be held responsible for just how young you are. But you've been through some shit. And that reminds me of my daughter a little bit. So let me go ahead and lay it out for you. Even if she did call you a bitch on Halloween, which does sound like her, now that I think about it, but
At least Deku
You-
pissed himself. She mutters softly before letting him speak.
I still don't know what she sees in that little feller, but you know what? To each their own. I'll tell you what. Even though a lot of people have betrayed you and whatnot in the past, and unfortunately, they're also all people that should be giving y'all guidance and what have you. And that just might be the old park ranger in me flaring up a little bit. I'll tell you what. He taps the card. You can trust that one. That's a guarantee. She won't betray you. She won't go ahead and leave. She won't go ahead and leave you for dead or whatever. She'll look over. Cotton will look over to Nico. I'd be surprised at the person who could kill her. Don't worry. You can trust her. And if you can't trust her, or if you don't feel like it, you can always go ahead and CUA knows how to find me. You can talk to me, or you can go ahead and talk to me, my wife, or hell, even my daughter. I fought with y'all. I feel like I could trust you well enough with that.
Feng will. She seems to be really quiet, like she's pondering it.
You don't got to answer right away.
No, I mean, I appreciate the effort, Mr. Graves. Last 2 years have just been too hard.
Yeah, I know it.
She'll just kind of stand up. Not sure I'm really to talk about it yet. And she'll shrug a little bit and kind of just wander into the next car.
Yeah, I get it. I was pretty bad about it too. As he goes ahead and just has a smoke and he looks down. Shit. He glances over at the rest of you as he sits down. I miss when they had newspapers around here.
Used to be around for newspapers? That's like the 1900s, isn't it?
I knew a guy who was around there, but no, that's just a trait I picked up from my family. If I had to think about it, it'd probably be my mother who'd probably taught me that one.
Sorry.
How about y'all? How you feeling after this incident?
I mean, after the mimic house thing?
Yeah, after he did what he did. And I figured y'all went ahead and had the same thing done to you as well.
Wait, is he asking if we've had trauma?
He doesn't think y'all are
mean,
holding up, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing fine. What did you guys see, by the way?
Well, if you want my answer, I'm legally not allowed to tell you.
Okay, that's not great.
Right. As he goes ahead and relights his cigar.
I saw my parents. Coyote, what'd you see?
I saw the kind of looks at Nico and looks down. I saw the chimera thing that attacked you.
Oh, I see. Roll me deception.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, that's a
Inside.
deception check, my friend.
Ain't it though?
Oh
I've never
man,
said I don't
lying to
choose
Nico.
Let never be said that I don't choose the interesting things.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That shows 14 for me.
It's
Bro,
It's
you
not
would have
double
gotten away with
15.
I saw myself with my underwear
Nope.
in class.
Nope.
I
It was
saw
like a bad
Suyoi.
dream. Everybody
That's
pointed and
not what
laughed
he's
at
going
me.
with.
Nico, I need you to roll me insight with advantage
she
because that's your
already-
She got
boyfriend.
21.
You
Oh.
got 21.
And
She
here
can-
I was
oh, yeah,
gonna
she
give
can-
you advantage. Yeah.
You can read.
Crit fishing, you said advantage.
25.
25.
Oh, so close to a crit. Yeah, Nico, you can definitely tell Kaide's.
Lying
You
through
know
his
him well
goo
enough. It's
teeth.
like, yeah, that's not true. Why is he saying that?
Her face kind of scrunches and she looks like she got slapped and she just like she looks at something sours in there and she looks at him and is like, you've done that before, like gone after things that have gone after me before. This isn't. She like leans in further and the scrunch like wears away and is just dead-eyed as she gets closer to him. She just leans closer. What'd you see in theirs?
He's like doing the thing where his face is folded like into the neck as she like leaned forward and he's kind of leaned back a little bit. I mean, that's all I saw in there. Didn't have like a big. I kind of went unconscious. I don't know really what happened after that.
You wanna roll? Let's have him roll another deception. Keep the lie.
Sure, yeah.
Again?
Sure, yeah, let's
He's
do it.
still lying.
Come on, Kaede, dig
I
the
mean,
hole
he's
deeper.
kind of lying. He was unconscious. That part's true.
Oh,
Doing better.
yeah. 14.
Still not beating
to
her rules.
20. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. Absolutely not. I like
Practicing this,
I-
and she like looks at him from like she like starts like getting up, like looking at him from all angles. Like,
Did you rehearse this?
Nico, I'm not really comfortable talking about this in public. Thank you, though.
Talk about it in public.
Ah!
Nico just takes her.
Why are you here?
Nico just looks really tired.
Why?
She's there's an undercurrent of anger. I'm gonna go find Fang.
Uh-oh.
Kaide's
Someone's
face
in
is
the
like,
doghouse.
Kaide's face is like in the neck, and there's just a tiny. Okay.
Busted.
Sioi pats him on the top of his head.
Which is
Hey.
in his neck.
Hey, bud.
Yes.
That's
What
what
can
we
I
in
do
the
for you,
business
Sioi?
call a fuck up. Hey, Nico, wait up for me.
Thank you, Suyoi. Your friendship is warming the cockles of my heart.
You don't have a heart, Kaide.
That's right, I don't.
As we just learned.
Oof.
Sioi is going to go after
kinda
Nico
just kind of
if she says if
decompresses.
she doesn't say no.
He just
He's already
kind of
left,
just
she doesn't care.
deflates a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
So I know I've seen some. I've seen some sides of my life, but you're a bit of a rare event.
Me?
Yeah, you.
No. Well, he kind of
Did-
perks up a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Did your quirk awaken when you were a kid, or
No, mine's a mutant class quirk, so mine was born with me. One of those special case scenarios, you know, like when you get a bird person popping out of a normal lady, and you kind of think, how did that happen? Was one of the dads a crow or something? But no, just normal people. That's how it goes. My dad was a slime, though. He's not. He's more beige, though. Has a mustache. I don't have facial hair.
man?
Above
you
game,
see-
isn't your dad just like a literal like ball of slime, like a fucking like slime rancher ass? Like,
Rimuru.
So yes, he looks like tapioca pudding.
Yeah.
But with a mustache and those Groucho Marx glasses. That is the
Pretty
canon look for him.
No shit.
Yeah. My mom's what's the word for it? Controls rocks. Pro hero.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do
Tough.
do I know her?
I don't know. Have you heard of the name Tough before? I don't know if she's super popular. I like her. I think she's cool.
Well, yeah, it's your mom. You should like her, mom.
Naturally. Best mom. But yeah, she does like
Nat 20. I totally know who Tough is.
hell
Probably.
yeah.
I think you are the only character who would. From
Sean,
the-
tell me all about Tough.
Yeah. I don't even think that Sean has talked with me about Coyote's
No, I
parents.
haven't.
This is the
Yeah.
first time I'm hearing this name.
All right, cool. So,
That I guess it's all you. What would Cotton have
Exactly.
working working as a
she's,
vigilante and then in a hero organization called the Knights of the Round?
mid-class rescue hero. She primarily is called in to deal with assisting in like cave-ins, earthquakes, things like that. She can control rocks. She's based off Toph, and I've just slightly edited the name to Tough. So
That's cute,
very-
actually.
Yeah. So
That's
that's
very
very
cute,
much
actually.
both in design and power set. That's what she looks like.
Okay, it's all in my head now.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Tough.
Sean, do we approve this lore?
I'll approve this lore.
All
I
right.
approve this lore.
rescue hero, right?
Yeah.
Mid-level?
Yep. Yep. About right. I mean, I'd say mid to high, but sure. Yeah, mid-level.
He gives a smirk. For you, I'll say mid-high.
I appreciate you, Mr. I'm sorry, Cotton, right? My brain got frazzled in the room.
Nah, that's understandable. Yeah, Cotton Edward Graves. He
Good.
held out his hand as a handshake.
He'll also shake. Kaede Nagamine, Mega Million.
I see. Well, keep in mind. A little lie here and there and whatnot, but hell, you know you know what to do. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I guess what you said was to protect Nico because you probably saw something real bad.
He kind of the smile just drops off the face completely. It's just the blank, black symbiote looking face. Before he kind of just perks up a little bit. Yeah, about right. There's some things that go on that I just feel like it's easier for them to not know sometimes. I feel like it would. They got a lot to deal with right now. I don't think I need to throw stuff on to everybody else's shoulders. I can handle it.
I'll tell you what, you're a strong little. What'd you say you were? Carbon?
Yeah, carbon gel slime.
Some of us call him a geeple.
Some of us do. Is Oma next to him? Because
Almost been there the entire time.
Ah! Oma, how you doing?
Kinda, you realize we're all sitting on this cart, right? Like,
But they all went down further on the train, and he was kind of leaning to Cotton. If Oma's sitting next to him, that complicates things.
she's probably not sitting next to him, but she's probably sitting like a seat or two away.
Okay. So, hey, Oma, thought you were with the others in the pile over there.
Nah, I'm here.
You're very stealthy. That's a good thing.
Thanks.
Sure, I'm glad you're just quiet as the night. And at that, he just slowly turns, sweat dripping down as he revealed a bit too much.
He'll see Jeff. He'll see Jeff a few seats farther down, just like shaking his head.
How many earbuds does Jeff have?
Just the one set. Just the one.
Oh, good. Well, I'm gonna go use the restroom. Good talking with you, Mr. Cotton.
Hey, kid.
All right. And he's going to just waddle down into the restroom on
And he
the
waddle
on the
away,
train.
waddle.
There's just a distant. Come in.
He'll be fine.
I'm just surprised as a complete carbon slime person, he can use the bathroom. I figured it'd be all internal like an amoeba or something.
Oh, he can't.
Ah, so you... That's funny. That's funny. So how about you? Blood quirk user. I knew Suoya was one, but I didn't know you were.
Yeah.
You'd be the last one I'd actually figure. Is it the lasers?
Yeah. The above game, I think before we went into the Mimic House, I think Oma did explain her quirk to Cotton. How she like can convert like the energy in her blood to do lasers and shit.
Right. That's what you did.
Yeah,
Right, it's coming back to me now.
it's been a little bit.
Mitochondrial emission. That's what you can do. You can use the light in your cells to go ahead and. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a mixture of the quirks of our parents. My dad is an electric quirk user. My mom is a blood quirk user. They kind of got mixed together. Meanwhile, Suyoi, his quirk actually is straight from our grandfather on our mom's side.
Wait, mom's. Holy shit! You two are related.
They literally said they were twins 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, but I was talking to the goop and then to you.
Oh,
So he wouldn't have heard that. He didn't hear the peanut gallery. He's old in the fact that I'm talking to a person. I don't give a shit what other people are saying.
He's a man of the
Yeah,
people.
yeah, we were born twins. Our quirks awakened at the same time. That was interesting. And I thought he died. I thought I killed him. Turns out, I sent him halfway across Okinawa, and he was abducted by an asshole. Adam.
He lights a second cigar as he pats out the first one. He just looks at Suyoi and then back to you. That's staggering. Holy shit.
Yeah. We didn't really know until Suyoi got some blood tests done and things kind of matched up. We found out over the course of summer vacation.
Damn. That must have been an event.
It was certainly a time. And as you can already tell, Suyoi is not the most. Looks over to Suyoi, who's probably fucking like, I don't know, fucking licking his own asshole like a dog.
Suyoi left to go follow after Nico.
Suyoi is not the most stable individual, so I've been acting as his handler.
He'll be getting better.
Actually, yes. Quite impressive, honestly. I thought, like, don't get me wrong, my work is really cut out for me, but no, he's been doing well, genuinely.
I think you got a good head on your shoulders for that, personally. I think with some time, and hell, if you find a career, you could find yourself at the same boat as Toga was, helping out quirk users, especially blood quirk users, with their stuff. Unfortunately,
so?
blood quirk, I think so. Personally, a lot of blood quirk users have a lot of trouble. It's an unfortunate fact of the fact, and the fact that despite everything, and despite your power being incredibly powerful, to you to go ahead and have the kind of maturity to go ahead and handle it and measure it, in addition to going ahead and helping out Suyoi with his stuff, that shows a lot. That shows a lot of strength. I can appreciate a person like you, Alma.
That means a lot. Thank you so much.
Hey, no trouble. If anyone asks you, though, you didn't hear who said it.
I'll say Zorn said it.
You know, that sounds just like that little... That
little
sounds just like that
so-and-so.
asshole.
We hear from what?
Oh, no, the lamp is perfectly quiet at this point. Oh, since you mentioned Zorn, actually, no, he's out right now. I sent him out before I went out on orders. Basically go ahead and tell my daughter I'm gonna be out for a little while.
Understandable.
Hopefully it'll be just a thing where I go ahead and go to where I go just back to Musatafu and then just get back to my home around Seiya. But I'm getting the feeling from how urgent that was. I don't think that's the case. How about you, Jeff? What did you see up in that hell house?
Let me know, and I never actually discussed what I saw.
You managed to fly under the radar.
Yep, he was already pleased with you. And you
Hell
seem
yeah.
whatever the fuck you saw, you can handle it. So
Let's go.
he's getting to know each of you, and he's also checking to make sure any of you are going to have a little oopsie.
Any psychotic breaks? I mean, mental whoopsie doodles?
Any days you'd like to take a mulligan on, you know?
We're doing our heckin' best over here.
It's true, they are.
How about you, Jeff? What'd you see over in that hell house?
My problem's a little bit like Oma's, hearing it out, but worse.
Was it Harry?
Jeff's just gonna look towards the window. Yep.
Sorry, Jeff.
I'll tell you what. You don't have to tell us if you want to.
It's,
Lord knows I can't tell you my shit. I'll tell
The
you
rest-
what.
the rest of the crew already know. You should probably too. He's a bit of an unknown right now, but my brother decided to come to Japan last year and has been here through the summer vacation and, you know, the school year since. And
Just gonna do it.
meta-liberation. He's a meta-libertarian.
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Meta libertarian. Okay, it's been a while since I read the manga. Can one of you throw me up on that?
Meta-liberation front.
Wouldn't it literally be just quirk Nazis?
Kinda.
Yeah, kind
All
of.
right.
So, meta libertarians, I'm guessing people who think they're the superior people and want to destroy other non-quirk users, people who don't share their ideals.
Basically, if
The
you don't
meta-
have a... Oh, sorry. I'm gonna let Jeff just... or
Yeah.
Jake. Jake, you describe it. You're better at this shit.
So the Meta Liberation front was OG like Destro, and like they tried to basically start a civil war in Japan, and there are aspects of that that have come to the United States or that were inspired to basically try to dismantle policing of quirk use.
They're trying to police quirk use.
They're trying to abolish the policing of quirk use. specifically.
Oh, I see. So we're trying to tear down the system
They're the
entirely.
quirk NRA basically.
Ah, yes.
That's the most succinct way that I can put it.
What's your brother's name? Since I got a nat 20, because it'll help me with this.
Harry.
Harry.
Goes by the name of Harry. Proper name Henry Blake.
Wait a minute, Jeffrey. What'd you say your last name was? Blake?
Yes, sir.
Henry Blake?
Correct.
Sorry you got to deal with that. You don't got to talk about it. I know about the whole Meta Liberation Front.
Wouldn't be so bad if you didn't get under my skin. It really wouldn't.
Yeah, but it's your brother and his family, so it hurts twice as hard. Now I've seen a bunch of people like that. Had to go ahead and handle a couple people like that too. I ain't gonna tell you how to go ahead and solve the story or whatnot, but when it comes down to it, and it will, I know you'll do what's right. Whatever
Glad
that
you have
is.
the confidence in that.
You don't? God will go ahead, just sit next to you a little bit.
Last time I saw him, I absolutely shattered his nose. There was
He deserved it, though. In all honesty. I mean, he basically came there to harass you.
You tell me all he did as a Meta Liberation person is just figure out a way to just go ahead and get under your skin and bully you?
It wouldn't be so bad if he hadn't come to Japan. And, God, I'm not sure he won't sell out my parents to get ahead. That's
something I've had to wrestle with. If he throws them in danger, I'll probably break worse than Suyoi.
I can't tell you what he's thinking, but I know that'd be a pretty big PNR. Meta Liberation Front started here, went to the States, right? So this must have been recent.
Yeah. I was probably 4 or 5 years ago when I first heard him mention Destro.
Man, don't worry. States is a big place, and I'm sure your parents are going to be just fine. I think they'd be proud of you in a way, though. You worrying about them like that. And hell, you an entire ocean away. Unless they live here in Japan.
They're back in Chicago. Well, suburbs.
Well, hell, that's a big town, isn't it? That's going to take them a while.
Yep.
He have roughly around the same power you do?
No, his is... Well, last time I checked, God knows what happened after the... after the punch that broke his face. His quirk off put a lot of heat, but he could change... It was something weird, like electrical. Like he could mess with a substance. It was, I think, related to my dad's quirk in some way. He could like make something a less effective, like circuit or something.
A less effective circuit. So he's got a creationist perk.
I think it actually like specifically deals with like the flow of electrons or something.
That's how a lot of quirks are too. Just a fusion of parents or what have you. Sometimes it manifests really uniquely, but that's about the why and how of it. I myself, my quirk looks freakish, but it's actually a fusion of my mom who had a fortitude quirk, my dad who controlled plants. How that bled into a zombie, I will have no idea. But that's what they ended up calling it, since it is plants in a sense, but more like mushrooms, what have you. But going back to the matter, I can tell that's eating you up, but I think your family would be happy for you caring about them like that, even as far away as you are. And think about it, if he is here and he's haranguing you, he ain't haranguing them.
I love that term, haranguing.
Haranguing.
One might call him a regular old
Orangutan.
orangutan.
That's the new pro hero orangutan.
Haranguing
Steal
around.
that from the Venture Brothers, you son of a bitch.
Damn right.
But no, you don't got to worry about that. And besides, after the crack you gave him, I mean, you gave him a hell of an identified mark. And if he's about as dangerous as you say they are, I probably have a dossier back home on him anyway. But if that's the only meat you're feeding your all-black dog, I think you're going to be okay. It might not feel it now, but hell, I think you'll do right with time.
Yeah, it's the only one that's relevant to anything of this. And I'll appreciate it if you'll just leave it at that.
No, I get it. I mean, hell, you know my old handler. That's already funny enough.
Wait. Your handler?
Adam.
Oh, yeah. Him. Sorry.
Yep.
It's a reflexive attempt to suppress any memory of interacting with him.
I was gonna say any relative of Suyoi. Sorry.
Oh shit! Don't I know it? He is a rat bastard of a man.
I burned his beach house down.
Oh, fantastic! You should tell me when the next one's built up. I'll do that one. Save you some time.
Deal. And suddenly they do the muscle man like. Where's the fucking gif? Hold on.
You son of a bitch!
There it is.
All my homies hate Adam.
All my homies hate Adam.
Jeff, I don't know how to go ahead and really assuage you much more than I have, but here, once we got off a train and we got to a place with a vending machine, he throws you some yen for a drink. Here, it's on me. I think you deserve it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I've been in your boat before. Think nothing of it. All right. Now that I get to knowing all of you, and we'll go ahead and I'm guessing I'm just looking at the line of just people above my icon here, and I'm just guessing that's how you all are seated in some way.
Kaide's returned from the toilets.
Just a reminder that some folks have kind of dispersed for the moment.
Exactly. He'll sit.
Oh, sorry.
He'll sit in front of Oma, back from Jeff. Well, since I asked all questions about you, you got any questions about me? I feel we're going to be here, and conversation is the best way to make a train ride go away in seconds.
Above game, I know, but Oma wouldn't know.
Exactly.
You've mentioned someone named Sally a lot. Who is that exactly?
Sally, that's my daughter. She has a blood quirk, same as you.
What does her quirk do?
Her quirk is roughly called sanguine. And when I say my daughter, adopted daughter. Lord knows we found her in Wyoming. To stay in the country, as we are. Lulabelle and I went ahead and just basically signed for a joint adoption of her. And then Lulabelle and me, well, we got a lot of history. I look over at Jeff. You know Lulabelle, Miss Fortuna, former pro hero over in America.
Fortuna, wasn't she out of? Oh shit! What region was she out of?
Deep south, around Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think I've heard that name at least thrown around at least once or twice.
Yeah, blood quirk user too. Probability manipulation.
That's cool.
That's really abusable.
It works. She does have a downside though. She's half a damn clumsy so many times. She eventually just said fuck it because of all the heels she broke. But that's neither here nor there. Yeah, sanguine. Basically, Sally has the ability to go ahead and freely control blood, convert matter into blood, convert blood into matter. She's been out of the loop for a while. She never actually had a hearing aid and whatnot, but she's getting started into Saya a couple months ago. Also another thing of why we can go ahead and keep a hold of her and whatnot. But yeah, she goes by I'm sorry, Tar, we're talking about so much. What was the original question that Om asked? Sally, yeah, we're just talking about Sally.
What does her quirk do?
Yeah, so that's what her quirk does. She can basically convert matter to blood, convert blood to matter, and she can go ahead and freely control blood. Also, several tests and whatnot of her quirk has shown that she can actually go ahead and heighten the abilities of her blood quirk users just by being around her.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
She's one of a kind, that's for sure. A lot of people say she might damn well be one of the strongest damn blood quirk users that have ever fucking walked the earth.
Makes a mental note of that.
Though she's doing all right for herself. Oh, yeah. And this comes as no surprise. Her favorite color, ironically, is blue. You would think red, but blue. Blue's one of her favorite colors.
Blue is a good color.
She also likes white. Just snow white. She likes that. Oh, what's that cat that shows around all the TVs and whatnot? Howdy Cat, something like that. I don't know.
Howdy, cat.
Howdy,
Mark it
cat.
down.
We got another one for the list, boys.
Another one for the list.
Let's get the list.
Wes, yeah, you heard Punk. Wes, get the list.
Update it. Howdy, cat.
She used
Howdy.
to be
Heyo.
she used to be completely
feline.
she used to be completely mentally shattered. She got taken by an organization that went ahead and threw some real zealotry in her face, called herself the ascension of an old angel or something like that. We had to chase her all across, however, but we found her here. That's why I actually regard Miss Toga in the highest regard, and why a lot of us just call her Auntie Toga. Oh, especially Sally. Sally looks up to her as an aunt, and she might as well be at this damn point. Toga was the one who helped her over time slowly get her marbles back one by one. And the fact she's doing as well now as I've ever seen her in my life is it's something to behold, honestly. I found her and she was 8. Then when she was around 14, we lost sight of her, and then she's around the same age you are now. So 2 years we were looking for, and then we've found her for about a year. So yeah, that's around the same time. So she's around the same age y'all are.
Nutters.
Sorry, that's a little bit of a heavy situation, but yeah, she's my daughter. She goes to school and whatnot over in Sayed Academy.
Is she trained to be a hero?
Just gonna roll this right now for you.
That's 3 in a row,
Wow.
Rabbit. You have
Holy
God-tier
shit.
luck,
No
All
man.
one
right,
else
Rabbit.
is
All
old.
right, Gamer. Thank you for joining us. Go to Vegas, brother.
Oh, get him.
He's gonna look at you. Why don't you roll an insight, see if you also get a nat 20, huh?
Sure. Sure.
Come
Why
on.
not?
Do it for the funny. No.
17. Not a bad roll,
17.
but
You could just go ahead and just play it as Oma would glean whatever she could. Not the whole thing, but all of it. Yeah, she's trained to be a medical hero on a rescue team, actually. She's gonna go by the name of Remedy.
I like that name. Zoma.
You guys fix that whole like ascension of a deity thing? Is that like not a problem anymore?
No, she hasn't had thoughts like that for a while. Toga said with her quirk and whatnot, she's actually figured out a way to go ahead and keep it all tamped down and whatnot. Since so it could take different forms and whatnot, she went ahead and basically helped Sally just go through her entire mind by manifesting things that she fears and whatnot, and Sally was conquering them and coming to terms with all of them. So no.
That's good.
And that organization she was part of, don't worry, completely handled. You won't see hide nor hair of them anymore.
All right. Notice there's
But
a lot of
they're no
supernatural things
longer
that I've been
canon.
confronted with lately. Like there's an afterlife and a lot of that, and which is I was betting on it, but it's just a lot to take in immediately.
Oh, you're talking about Zorn?
Surreal. Ghosts are real. Apparently, there's old gods reincarnated as children. I'm processing a lot these days.
Well, if you're talking about Sally with the old god thing, she is not a reincarnated thing. She fought because of indoctrination from a zealotrous organization.
She got raised by a cult.
Well,
You're not
Pretty
there.
much.
I'm explaining it for JC.
That's good. The ghost thing is still shaking me a little bit.
Thank you, Ghost
If it-
Nico.
If it makes you feel a little better, Jeff, Zorn's entire existence is an absolute marvel to the point where somebody in the German hero organization, Nero, say that beautiful word I love saying,
Staatsheld.
the Staatsheld. to the fact that the Staatsheld, which is the German hero organization, went ahead and actually made an entire scientific team who's led by Dr. Gunther Strauss, whose entire role in his research is to figure out Zorn.
Well, yeah, that's good. That does not make me feel better yet.
I just want to
That
take a
is
moment and just
still
kind of address for
confirmation.
the table. Can you tell that Rabbit's put a lot of work into this?
Yeah.
I love it.
That's
Pretty great.
That's good
Rabbit-
to know.
Oh, thank
Rabbit
you.
and I have spent so many long car rides IRL just talking this shit out.
And workshopping.
Yep. Pretty good.
Workshopping like you wouldn't believe. Because I'm a
We-
writer. I love writing.
Yeah.
We spent almost a whole day in my car on the way to my wedding talking about this shit.
Yeah.
Cool.
And
German scientists researching the afterlife with a real life ghost. All right.
pretty much. We found a couple of things Zorn can do. For example, we actually found that there's a certain alloy of metal. It's held secret, by the way. That Zorn can go ahead and go into and empower, and it actually has a double feature to go ahead and power off my own quirk too, which is the combat knife. That's in the duffel bag right now. As he pats the duffel bag next to him.
Fair enough. So, magic
For legal reasons,
magic,
it's in the bag.
magic steel that can wound zombies and prevent them from. Oh my goodness!
No,
Life
it's
is
not.
Just a fantasy novel.
It's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Blessed angel metal that's been folded 9 billion times or anything like that. No, it's just an ally that Zorn can go ahead and just effect of his quirk to go ahead and make it stronger.
I'm trapped in a D&D game.
No, you're not trapped in a D&D game. You're trapped in a Roll20 game. We've actually just redone the entire rules and the feature to go ahead and form an anime.
Surprise!
Try to keep up. Try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Kind of like snaps out of it. I'm sorry. Wait, hold on. I zoned out for a second. Were you saying?
No.
I feel like my brain got fuzzy for a second.
Yep.
Right. Anyway.
Yeah, no, but that's basically what the knife is. Ghoul messer, which basically just translates into ghoul's knife.
Cool. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Oh boy. Can I have a cigarette?
Yeah. Can you
Thank you.
Can you understand the reason why America said it had to leave after a while?
He's just chewing the cigarette like a pretzel.
Oh wait. Oh wait. Since you're doing that, wait, you like burnt stuff, don't you?
I like carbon.
Oh,
I'm a
here, have
stress
this. He just throws you the butt of the last cigar he had. Does that work for you?
Sure, thank you. Oh.
There you go.
He's a stress eater.
Ghost. But yeah, no, that's what happens. And don't worry, it's not magic or anything. Though it's definitely what the description kind of says it is. But anyway, thank you, D&D translation. Thank you, dude. But yeah, no, Zorn goes ahead and can basically just enhance the knife of his own thing. And there's a furrow in it to go ahead and just work off of my blood as well. So
Right. Munch. Anyone else got questions?
did you guys have anything else?
You mentioned leaving the States. Are you able to share the story on that?
Nero, how do we write that? Is he?
I don't think they're supposed to, but there's not really anybody that can stop them from saying they were politely told you don't gotta leave, but you can't stay here.
Well, how can I go ahead and throw this out to y'all? I was a vigilante. Started up with I was always a pure vigilante. I didn't really have a name or anything. Frankenstein was actually just the name that the Staatsheld gave me because, well, they thought it was kind of funny, and that is how my quirk kind of worked out. Back when I was in the States, I was just a guy in a blue speed suit that you can get at you can go ahead and get at a trucker supply company.
Oh my god, was he just cosplaying Rusty Venture?
Nope, it was one of those engineering speed suits, like the oil-proof ones. Also works for people. And how can I explain this? So I was a ranger in Elk Ridge over in North Carolina.
Let's go.
And I was there for a number of years. I was born and raised there, actually. My mother and father were rangers. My quirk awakened. I was a ranger. I thought the only thing that it was good for was for growing mushrooms, which actually was kind of useful in the autumn. Goes ahead and makes compost real damn fast. But our hero wasn't doing jack and shit in our area. We had a crime syndicate walk on in and go ahead and cause all kinds of trouble. It was kind of like something out of a Western. The sheriff's nowhere to be found. The deputy's been shot dead. And all the black-hearted, black-hatted outlaws are just running the joint. And in the Firewatch, which is a big-ass tower over in the woods over there. I think they probably got them over here as well. You sit in there and you basically watch for forest fires. Then you bring it in. It's kind of a first response thing. It hasn't changed. Well, changed slightly since there are some heroes that can fly, but that's not important. What is important is the fact that I was in the Firewatch having a beer, listening on the radio of where they were. And eventually I knew another person who was a local officer. And I explained to him that no one's doing anything and how could I help? And he threw me one of those police radios. And he figured I was just going to go ahead and talk to him, but I was so damn sore and steamed. And he thought I was just wanting to know what was going on. And so I learned how to use it. And I heard that those outlaws were going ahead and holed up in an old abandoned steel mill outside of Elk Ridge. So I got in my truck, I drove on down, and I activated my quirk and knocked over the main support beams. I crashed that entire organization, that entire run. I did everything that hero couldn't do in under 30 seconds. Deactivated my quirk and walked staggered and broke into a hospital and got patched back up. My quirk used to function in the fact that it would deaden my nerves, which is why I sound most tired whenever I don't have it off. Basically, I use my quirk and my body doesn't register pain. It also goes ahead and makes it so things that should make a person recoil don't. I've had my arms blown off more times than I care to count. So that's how the quirk used to make. And then I was wandering around because I figured after that can't really be much of a park ranger when you go ahead and single-handedly erase a thing. Now, I had a motorcycle helmet and a speed suit, so nobody exactly knew who the hell did it, other than the fact of a man with a black motorcycle helmet. It was easy as shit to trade a black motorcycle helmet for a blue one. And I had a motorcycle and I drove off. Wasn't too much anything. And my parents passed eons before. So I drove around, found myself over in New Orleans. In New Orleans, I met a villain down there. His name was Old Scratch. Now, you probably know about Old Scratch, Jeff, and if you don't, and probably your pop knows, he had the ability to go ahead and do suggestion. He'd look at you, tell you to do a thing, you do the thing. Now,
No, Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like someone almost as to Jeff.
Yeah, a little bit.
Now, we went ahead and teamed up, and in a weird union, he was a villain who was sick of seeing the villains going ahead and just really going off the wire. And then he became a vigilante, and then there were two of us. And then we met Lulabelle, basically right next door, who was a hero, decided to become a vigilante because the hero organization over in the States wasn't doing too much of nothing. too many outlaws, not enough sheriffs, or the sheriffs are going ahead and not even being there. So then there were 3. And then, somewhere up in Wyoming, we went ahead and destroyed a ring of people who was transporting a heavily armored case. Now, you see a heavily armored case, and what's the first thing you think? You think of nuclear warheads, you think of this, you think of that. A lot of terrible shit. And ain't no one doing anything about nothing. So we went ahead, took care of everyone there, and cracked open the metal case to see what the hell that was in. And that's where we found Sally. She was unconscious in the case. And then there were 4 of us. And that's how the 4 horsemen were made. Eventually, we got so good at being vigilantes and going ahead and breaking down the villains who really crossed that line and became monsters and went ahead and exposed the evils that even the sides of the laws do. Eventually, we were told politely to leave. You know, it's like last call. You can stay anywhere you want, but you can't stay here. So I got a runabout with the Stalsheld, got transferred over to Germany. Old Scratch, you might know as Lincoln, he went ahead and transferred over to France as an ambassador. And then Lulabelle went ahead and was over in Belgium, which was really funny because god damn, she loves waffles. I swear to God, it's probably because of the Belgium thing now. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. While we were working on our particular things, we went ahead and worked for our organizations, and we were getting more information because the 3 of us were left. Sally ain't nowhere to be found. We were trying to find Sally. That's a story for another time. But basically, the authority of the United States government and the president at the time was why we cannot go ahead and go back. Things have lightened up so much now, and especially everything else, and especially since all of us now are together again at long last back in Japan and working for the Knights of the Round, that, hell, who knows? Maybe in the next couple of months, I actually might be able to see Oak Ridge again. Haven't seen it so damn long. I wonder if my old bar is still there, and I also wonder if my old Firewatch house is still there. But that's me. That's why I can't go ahead and go on back yet. Besides, I like my neighbor over here, Hoshi, businessman, nice guy. Zorn possesses him sometimes, but Hoshi says they make a pretty fun team. The sound of a lighter as he stares at all of you.
Jeff just blinks a couple times. The 4 horsemen. Damn.
That's how it got formed up. An organization to put things to right, because if no one else is going to do it, we might as well spend our lives trying to do it for them.
Well, all right then. I feel like we've learned a whole lot today.
Yes, it's a shame that not all of us were here to hear it.
It's fine. I got the gist of it. I'll write it down.
That's okay, Zorn.
If you write it down, he'll legally have to kill you.
Suyoi knows. Suyoi knows a bunch of this stuff. I knew Suyoi, and I worked with his night crew a while through a man called Knuckle Duster, good friend of mine down here. Which is why it's a damn shame, because when I heard that I had orders to go ahead and help out Suyoi and y'all of this particular job in Hokkaido, which is its own damn thing, I thought I was going to go ahead and find Yumi here among all y'all. But considering y'all are, considering what happened,
Yeah.
Damn regrettable person.
Unfortunately.
It was really bad for a lot of us. Yoi especially.
I can imagine. She had a good heart to her too. Ain't any kind of person who goes ahead and just how can I word this? No, the first time I saw Yumi, she didn't even care that I was this horrible, reviled vigilante. Who, at the point, this is before I worked at Knights of the Round, which is how I have a whole lot of clout. I go out in the daylight half the damn time now. Normally, it was a bunch of lurking in the dark mans, honestly. You know, just skulking in the shadows, what have y'all. And she didn't care about that. The only thing she knew is that I was famous and she wanted my damn autograph. Can you all believe that shit?
That sounds like her.
Does sound like her. When we met her, she summoned a dragon out of hat.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That was
And
funny.
punched me 3 blocks out of a stadium.
That was even funnier.
Yeah, Zorn wanted to game station one time, so he wanted to go ahead and just like talk to her and see if she could just keep pulling things out of her hat until she went ahead and got the game station. He didn't care if it had any games. He just wanted a game safe for some damn reason.
That also seems very on brand.
Zorn is a bit quirky, but you'd be surprised how deep and down to earth he is.
Quirky?
Well, he's down to
Darn
earth
it.
because he's 6 feet
Darn
under
it
it,
all.
so you know.
Most of the time,
Resist the FNAF joke.
most of the time he acts like he does because, well, I can't imagine it's easy being Zorn personally. I think that's why he's so chill around here. Just because me and him are kind of bonded because some of his organs are actually in me, actually. But
Oh.
yeah,
sounds-
that
Painful?
well, amazingly, that's kind of how our quirks awakened. Because Zorn used to be
Ah.
called Lift. He wasn't always a ghost. He was a guy with a kind of a minor quirk. He could move things up to about, I think the heaviest he lived was about 200, 140, 200. He was called Lift. And he was kind of my first friend down in Germany. And then he passed, and I was about close to death after an operation. Turns out his organs were compatible with mine, so they went ahead and threw some of Zorn's things with me. And considering his quirk is what it is, and my quirk is what it is, it kind of caused both our quirks to go ahead and just, what's the term that Strauss called? It's called it awakening, splice,
Oh.
awakening, something like that. And
Fusion?
now he's a ghost, and I have a much stronger authority over my quirk, to the point where I kind of swell up a little bit like a true Frankenstein when I use my quirk now. That wasn't how it used to be. I gotta tell you, I didn't have to get a new speed so different now in seconds.
Well, I feel like we've just gained a whole new understanding for different hero structures and potential applications for quirks. And it's been like, checks the clock, I don't know, like 5 minutes or something since we started this train ride.
Trust me, this train ride's got a lot farther. Like I said, conversations make train rides go real damn fast.
Very true. Does anyone else have questions? I don't think I've ever heard Arla not have a question for people. He normally has a lot of questions.
Well, the people who usually ask the most questions are currently sulking in the other car.
Yeah.
Not sulking. Fuck you.
It's fine.
All
they've made
right,
their
fine.
choice.
Brooding.
I
Better
know,
than
all
me.
I know all the answers to all the questions. I'm not allowed to ask them.
Honestly, I have to like gamble what Oma doesn't know that Tart knows.
Also, were Group A there when you were talking about becoming Schrodinger? I think we were, because you said, "Hey, remember, if you see something with a horrifying
Described it.
skull-"
I didn't tell you its name.
Yes. Thought you called it the thing that shouldn't be Schrodinger.
Nope.
Nope.
Never named specifically, just described as
The
don't.
thing that should not be.
If they named it,
don't.
they would have to kill us
Ah,
Yep.
I see.
Yep.
legally.
No questions
know.
asked. And they wouldn't be able. The Japanese government would not be able to do anything about it either.
Good to know. I never want to hear that.
The spark note to that for people just tuning in is that Cotton and Zorn basically said that albeit rarely, their quirk can awaken again, and if it does, it's really bad.
A little
Yeah.
taste of the apocalypse come early.
Yep.
Now
bad.
we are gonna Full Metal Alchemist transition to Car 2, where
Full Metal
the
Alchemist.
Broody Bunch is fucking having their cry on.
Wow, rude.
Said sexual.
Big old nerd.
He's right though.
So
SCU
Fang,
is
because I need to re-up my coffee.
Fang, you walked off in a. It's a shame. It's. You know,
There's a
it's
dog in
it's
here.
a terrible day for rain. You know, you looked up at the ceiling of the train, and they went, "It's not raining," and you went, "Yep, terrible day for rain."
Are you
Uh,
crying? No, it's just rain.
Nico, you're mad at Kaede, so you stormed in there to go have like girl brooding time, and then Suyei followed you because he's one of the girls.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, might as well be at this point.
So
Yeah, it's I guess it's
it's
soon
in
as-
order of Feng, Nico, and then Suyei.
Girl dinner.
girl dinner.
Kaide's gonna end up girl dinner if he keeps fucking around.
Kaede is doing things that will make for interesting story.
So
Don't worry, he can tell his future not.
I
children
ruined
how
my
he
own
fumbled
relationship.
somewhere.
That's the story that Kai is about to start telling.
I just like to imagine just after Cotton just said like, yeah, some Zorn's organs are inside me. Just Kaede just would have been like, just like takes off his glove and shoves his hand into an ashtray. Like, just go on.
He's just eating
So-
ash like the salt out of a pretzel bag.
yeah. So let me switch the music to our sad music for our brooding bunch. All right, so Feng, you hear the car door open, the train car door slide open and then shut, as you are joined by Nico, who is grumbling, being all very grumbly, and Suyoi, who is basically instigating as Suyoi does.
Suyei is there because he's bored.
Well, it's like if you would lie about that, I wonder what else Kaida is lying about. I'm just saying, Nico.
Hey, God,
always-
shut up.
Sio's following Nico for the tea.
Oh, he's full on
Yes.
instigating.
Suyei's just going, I can't believe he would lie to you so brazenly like that. What the fuck? I would never lie to Sabrina. Not in the least, because she'd fucking eat me.
I'm not eating him.
I certainly hope not. I imagine that much carbon would hurt your tummy.
It probably tastes really gross too, right?
I mean, I think so, yeah. And I mean, and Suyei will just like poke at her abs. Imagine what it would do to your abs. Like, do you know how many crunches you'd have to do to get rid of that? Like, ugh.
Feng will kind of.
I don't get why you didn't say it. I don't.
Feng will look up.
What could he have
What did he do this time?
He lied.
About.
What he saw in the house.
Uh,
I mean, it's not like he asked to tell it. Just that he lied, and he lied badly.
Nico says that like Kaede can lie well.
I
With
don't know.
my +1, baby.
I don't know.
We have the same
Hi.
now. What's up?
High five.
No, you're fine. Fang will just kind of shrug a little bit and push her Stetson back with a finger. I don't know if Kaede. I'm getting kind of used to Kaede just not being open with nothing. But if he ain't being open with you, then whatever he saw must have cut deep. Don't be too hard on him, she says, looking at Suyoi, knowing that he's instigating. He's probably just doing his best to not ruffle your feathers.
But he
'Cause-
never, ever opens up. Look at me. Ever.
I know.
That's an issue.
I know.
I mean, I think that might be something you need to communicate with him about. Communication's very important in any successful relationship. Look at Sabrina and I.
Communication's
Communication's
I'll just
important.
throw him off a building, I guess.
Look,
that's the wrong relationship. That's Jeff and Suyoi.
Look, Nico, I'm not gonna tell you how your relationship should work, but Sabrina's never thrown me off of a building before. I think that might be an escalation of the wrong kind. Maybe a sit down in an area where there are people to hold you for an alibi when he goes missing later in the day.
Talking like an intervention.
I let him talk. I wouldn't just straight get rid of. I like this one. Okay, I'm not gonna try and get rid of him, but
Just
I mean,
he lies too many times like that. I'm gonna give him a side eye. Anyway,
what do you think, Fang?
well, I don't know. I guess I ain't got much to say about relationships at the moment, but I guess I don't know. Me and Togo usually just took time to sit down for at least an hour to talk out our feelings and whatnot. And Majire has been getting on me and Ojiro. Use your big girl words. Don't communicate through grunts and stares, she says, kind of wiggling her fingers.
Nejire is absolutely a live, laugh, love mom, right? Like, absolutely.
Absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Fucking,
is
she's a live, laugh, love
right.
mom, and Fang and Ojiro have just learned to communicate through micro expressions and grunting.
Like Morse code.
Exactly. They have complex conversations just by going,
They just make dad noises at each other.
Yeah, we just fucking PTSD grunt at one another. But she'll kind of lean back a little bit. Which actually, seeing as that topic kind of came up, was gonna ask you. You looked a little scrunkled, Neeks. What'd you say? You need to talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with your folks? They aren't like awful like mine, or well, what I thought mine were, right?
No, it's okay, Suyo. You can say like yours. Sorry, I'm almost still upset.
I
Like
mean,
all
they're
of the
no
adults
Adam.
in my life.
They're no Adam, I'll be real. It's complicated, alright? I trying to be a hero, but it's weird.
They have expectations of you.
They're playing it like I'm a game. Like my life is a pachinko thing that they can like tilt around and manipulate. I don't like people deciding things for me.
And you shouldn't. Fang'll kind of adjust her hat a little bit and recross her leg. Nico, I don't know what your family is like. I don't know the rules, I don't know the traditions. Everything I know is from a different family altogether. But what I do know, and I know it with my whole chest, is that the hardest thing you can do is take a break from the ones you love to do what you want to do. Doesn't mean you have to stop loving them or nothing. But you should do what you want to do. Because you're Nico Tabayami and ain't nobody tell you to do dick diddly. It's what I did.
A little more than that, but I really appreciate you, Fang.
I appreciate you too, sweetie. And just, I know that I'm fucked up right now, but if you need me, I ain't no more than a call away. You always got a support system in me.
Are they trying to force you into the life?
Yeah. It doesn't help that I've got bigwigs who wish I'd been born a guy. But then it's not like it's an issue for my parents. It's just if I don't do it, and one of my siblings has to. And they all have civilian jobs and other things. I don't really want to subject them to that.
Mhm.
Well, that's the thing, Nico, is that they have just as much choice as you do. They can want you to be something. They can demand it, they can scream, they can yell, they can throw things around. They can be cold and calculating. But in the end, everybody has a choice. Sometimes it'll be a hard-ass choice, but it's
Fang,
a choice.
you got the system rigged against me.
Yeah, and you got two legs and a street to walk.
Nico,
Yeah.
And Sio is just going to take, like, a big inhale from his phantom cigar. Nico, I need you to
Play the sound effect.
I was like, he didn't play the sound effect. What the fuck?
Yeah, what the
You
fuck?
hyped it up.
Well, that's when you activate it.
I'm gonna kill you. Thank you.
That's when you light it. And he will go, Nico, I have done just about everything there is that you can do in our society. And he is just going to grab the collar of the, like, shirt that he's wearing and yank it to the side where the head of the dragon tattoo that goes over his back with the rest of his Yakuza tattoo comes over the shoulder. And he just kind of shows that off. I did this for a while. I was a vigilante. I was a supervillain. I'm trying to be a hero right now. I don't know how good I'm going to be at that. But the important thing is that nobody made me do those things. Because nobody can make me do these things. It's up to me. I make the decisions. And if anyone is trying to make you make a decision you don't want, you tell me when and where, and I'll help you kill them.
Almost sneezes in the next car.
If you want to talk to your parents and set it all down, lay it all on the table, right? That the life isn't what you want, that you want to do something more, I will gladly take this shirt off, leave my coat off for one night, and I will come talk with them with you. Yakuza to Yakuza.
So I really appreciate that. I'll let you know.
We got you.
I'll
sweetie.
hope it doesn't come to that.
Just remember, Nico. No is a complete sentence.
Yeah, it is.
There are always plenty of options. If they want to keep it in the family and, you know, have somebody in the family line run it, there are... And Sui kind of pauses. Alternative options. You say you have siblings who have civilian lives, right?
Yeah. It was
Well,
kind of always assumed that I would do it, so they didn't really get the teachings and all that.
well, here's the thing. And he kind of grimaces a little bit. I'm not gonna say that it's a well-liked practice. I know Togo wasn't a fan of hearing about it, but just like, you know, royalty, political marriages happen.
See, wait, they already tried that with me.
I'm not saying with you. You have a goo boy. As much as you want to murder him right now because he's lying to you, and you should definitely talk to him about his communication skills before I talk to him in a back alley about it.
Yeah, for some reason Jeff is more forthcoming than Coyote right now.
Well, that's because Jeff's a man.
Oh, fuck!
What?
Somewhere there's just a distant sound of glass cracking as Kaede just like, I have been insulted.
I said that, and my wife turned over in bed and just stared at me.
Exactly.
Look,
Get him.
look.
Get him, Zuki.
Look, here's the thing about Jeff, right? At the end of the day, Jeff and I are pretty similar. I can do all the talking and manipulating and walking in circles around people verbally, but at the end of the day, sometimes a man's got to solve his problems and his conversations with his fists. That's the way you got to talk as men sometimes, or women. Sometimes the best way to get your point across is with your hands. I've learned that very well over the last most of my life. Most of my life, I've let my fists do the talking for me. I did it when I
That's
joined.
why I didn't have friends in primary school.
Well, yeah,
me-
but
That's okay,
And a
Nico.
lot of middle.
That's okay, Nico. I got pulled out of public school for doing that.
I mean, Nico,
So like, there's a reason why I kind of only have two like lots in life. It's either this vigilantism or the life.
Nico, I need you to understand that I got involved in the Yakuza because the kids I was fighting at school were pussies and they weren't putting up a strong enough fight.
You have
Because at the
issues,
end of the
COI.
day, I joined the Yakuza to hurt people.
You have issues, COA.
I do have issues, a lot of them. There's so many of them. I hallucinate dead people. That's what the house tried to make me feel bad about. It tried to use Yumi against me. But it can't make me reason with what I already see anyway.
Oh, so you got easy mode then.
Oh no, I had to do that while also talking to Togo.
Ah.
Remember, they're both here all the time, forever, never goes away.
Fang kind of sighs and just... Oh, her eyes will kind of drift down to the floor.
And Sioya is going to pull the two of them into like a hug, one arm around the other. And he's just going to go, look, at the end of the day, sometimes your conversations have to be different. And sometimes it might not be the same for your parents, but sometimes when you're dealing with Yakuza and criminals and, you know, villains, you need to show that you have more cards in the deck. Sometimes a show of force is necessary. I just did that here recently. Sometimes a conversation can be polite while it needs to be, but also have that undercurrent wire of, I could kill all of you and nobody in this room could stop me. And he pats each of them on the shoulder. And if that's the conversation we need to have with your parents, that's the one we'll have.
I need everyone in that train car right now to roll me a history check, except for Suyoi. About this show of force he talked about.
11.
19.
You remember at some point during the night, you heard a bit of thudding, as if someone on a mission snuck out last night. A red-haired, angry somebody. I need everyone to mute except for Suyoi.
I'm muting my microphone. It's not in Discord.
Alright,
Yeah.
no worries. So, Suyoi, you absolutely were a little busy last night. Agreed?
Yeah, absolutely agreed.
So, during the night, you snuck out. You remembered that a certain company's manufacturing plant was in the area. Right?
Yeah. Their headquarters here, too, yeah.
So, in the dead of night, in the dark of the night, you broke in to this HQ. Is that about right? And I mean,
Yeah.
there was nothing stealthy about what you did.
No.
You had a bit of backup, some very heavy-handed backup.
Sioya, as they get into the building, Sioya is going to grab his phone, and he is going to make a call, and I'm going to assume it goes to voicemail.
Of course.
Hey, Izuku, it's Red Death here. I'm doing some business here in Hokkaido. Having a business meeting late night with the CEO. I've got Dispatch with me. I think that's what I'd call you. Dispatch. Yeah, Dispatch. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. If you get reports that I'm active in the area, I'm working on HSPC business at the moment. Reroute all calls to them. They know I'm here. Tell the wife I said hi. And Sierra is going to hang up. Now, I think their CEO should still be here. Let's go have a chat with him.
So, you, with the help of a very, very strongly made knife and a very sturdy combat boot connected to a very large Frankenstein's monster, mind you, my bad. Don't want to discriminate here. You kick the ever-loving shit out of that door.
Ah, wonderful. Well, I suppose follow me, Cotton.
Cotton is, in fact, there.
Yep, you got it.
And Sioya is going to... I don't know. I think we'll take the elevator.
That's a bold choice for you. Let's see if it works out.
It should be. I mean, I don't think their security system's gonna tell them exactly what's going on. It is just, an office building. So they're going to take the elevator up to the floor that the CEO's main office is on. Man that Sioya has learned does late night work.
He does do late night work.
How unfortunate for him.
Y'all think there's gonna be resistance once we get up to the top?
I don't think so. I mean, they're a corporate business. I don't see where they would, but I also don't see that anybody they have on payroll is going to look at either of the two of us, he says as he slowly puts his mask on and his voice takes that metallic tint, is going to want to do their job tonight.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. And then Cotton will activate his quirk. His muscles will swell. His eyes will deaden. His skin gets pallid. And his face is going to turn a little bit whiter as a horrific mask of cytospores are going to form. Those are really hard spores, by the way, are going to form on his face.
So, when you make your way through the building, it's pretty empty. A good handful of people stay out of your way. But when you make it to a door, it's surprisingly fancy for a warehouse, like a shirt printing plant. It is red with a gold trim, very elaborate, ornate design, almost carved in to the center of the door. Roll me a history check, Suyoi, with advantage.
All right. With advantage, gotcha. That's a 12.
You are not too familiar with the goings-ons in Hokkaido. You've been told specifically to stay away from this godforsaken place.
Mm-hmm.
Slowly holds up hand.
This is a Yakuza crest on the door, though, and you know that. And you also know that this should not be.
I'll look down. I'll look down at you, just clutching Gold Messer in my hand. You think you want to get behind me now? I'm good at blocking bullets.
I think I'll be okay here. And so I was just gonna fucking shove the doors open. Cork discharge on the doors as he opens it, because I assume they're double doors.
They are double doors.
And he is just gonna slam those bitches open.
So you launch these doors, and they across the room, right?
Yeah.
And you're, oh, what the fuck?
Howdy.
Looming behind him is going to be me, just readying this amber sporic smoke out of my mouth. Good to see y'all.
Who do you think you are, kicking in my door?
Who do I think I am? I think you should know who I am. And Sioya is going to, I assume he has like a desk.
Yeah.
Sioya is going to walk up to his desk and grab one of the chairs and sit down. But I'll tell you who I am for you tonight. Tonight, I am the man who's going to give you one of 3 options. Okay? I'm going to lay them out on the table for you. They're really simple choices. Really easy. Option 1 is the one I don't want you to take. It's the one you don't want to take. It's the one my friend wants you to take. Oh God, does he want you to take option 1? Because nothing would make him happier. Option 1 is the violent option. Neither of us want that. Option 2, we talk business. We want that option. That's an option for both of us to be profitable. A good business venture, as I'm sure a gentleman of the life like you would want. You're making some merchandise I don't like. And I want you to stop making that merchandise. Option 2 is a more beneficial way for us to stop that merchandise from being made, and maybe a better deal. And option 3 is another economic option. But it's one that you won't like. I won't mind it, but it's not good for you. And Sioya is going to lean down and steeple his hands underneath the chin of his mask. So let's talk about option 2. You're making merchandise about one of my friends. I don't like that. You're making merch related to the death of my friend Yumi Ogami. I didn't like it when I saw it, and it didn't take me long to find you. So here's my proposal. A business option. You're going to stop making merchandise profiting off her death, or making merchandise relating to her name or her family in any way, shape, or form. You're going to recall all of it, and you're going to burn all of it. And I will know if you don't. My friend back there will keep me informed. And in return, I'm going to give you better merchandise to make. Even more beneficial for you financially. I'd be willing to go 60-40 split. 40 on my way, 60 on yours. I'm sure your bosses will find that more beneficial. You stop making the merchandise for Yumi, and I'll give your factory exclusive rights for merchandise of me. Trade 1, poor UA student, whose name should have been left alone, for a supervillain the next coming of Stain. The carrier of his will, too. We'll talk about the merchandise. I'll okay what I would like you to make. And we'll negotiate terms on things that I'm not necessarily okay with. That's option 2. That's the one I think it'd be better for you to take.
While he's talking, I'm going to flavor this real quick. Dude, Druidcraft, sensory effect. The sound of something snarling in the room.
Oh,
I have disappeared in the shadow.
Hey, Sean, I'm gonna roll 2 rolls here, right?
Okay.
And I have a question about this gentleman. Where does he rank on the D to S scale?
Listen, that's a question you'll get next time. Because we gotta wrap up. You will get your answer next time, though.
I see.
So, that's what we're gonna call it for tonight, with Suyoi fondly recalling his previous night's events. Everyone, hope you had a good time. We got to exposit a lot of the lore that Rabbit has built up for the last, 2 years?
2 years, yes.
Rabbit's been working on this for a long time, and he's been talking to me about it, and it's all amazing,
Really
and I'm so glad you got this time to fucking go over it, dude.
And the reason why he gets to exposit so deeply is because Rabbit is going to be joining the party.
I am. Which means Tart and I have to go over character sheets. Your favorite. Babe, I made your favorite. Numbers.
Dog dinner.
Don't worry, I'll make it fun. Hit me up after this or tomorrow, and I'll
it will definitely not be after this because I am going to bed after this.
Yeah, hit me up sometime tomorrow or the week, and I'll get you.
Yeah,
I'll get you on.
So
Can't
Tartles,
believe Cotton is getting de-aged.
where can they find you?
Hello! You can find me at twitch.tv/fartingtart, where when I am not playing a POC lesbian woman, you can find me as a fluffy dog. You can also find me at blackpeoplemeet/fartingtart. You can find me at farmersonly.com/fartingtart. Yeah. Fucking, I do D&D and variety games.
Okay.
You know me. I'm the dog.
What about
I'm the
Christian
dog
Mingle?
who is not bromad.
Tart, you did that on my stream too. I am concerned.
He did it on our Sunday game.
But Tart, are you on Christian Mingle?
You might fucking...
No, fuck Christian Mingle.
That's what I'm asking!
No.
Alright. Rabbit, go.
Yo, what's up? My name's Rabbit. I'm a writer. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Blue Sky, and YouTube at Hey Mr. Rabbit. I stream throughout the week. I stream all kinds of things. Currently making a new RuneScape 3 account. It's completely fresh. The thing about that one's called Mr. Everything. In the account, we get everything that an Iron Man can get in the game. We do everything by the book, right down the list we go, and we get everything we possibly can get. It's going to be really fun. Also, I play Elden Ring. I'm playing Lies of P. I'm also playing Trails to Azure on Fridays. Lies of P on Thursday. And coming soon after Lies of P, because we're getting near the end of that, I know I've chiefed that game. I've completely ripped through it. And after we beat Lies of P, next week that's going to come out is going to be a game called The Last Faith, which is a dark fantasy 2D horror action game that is like Castlevania with all the knobs torn off of it. It's really fun. It's like Castlevania Bloodborne, and it's going to be super fun. So if that's something you want to look at, please come on down to twitch.tv/Hey Mr. Rabbit. That's me.
Punk, go.
No shit. I played Tabayami Nico. You all can find me on Twitch, Blue Sky, Instagram, sometimes TikTok at Punkyard Dog. There's not much. I'm working a lot. I'm trying to stream every now and again, but I mostly work. I need to study for an exam to get a better job. There's a lot for me. But yes, I'm probably most active on Instagram and Blue Sky right now.
Nero.
Hello, everybody. My name is Nero Napier. You can find me at Twitch, Twitter, and Blue Sky as Nero Napier. Tonight, I played Sue Akio, the supervillain Red Death, and it's always great when I go off on my own adventures. This can't possibly go poorly, and even if it does, Cotton and I have it handled. I am professionally bad at completing everything I've ever fucking done in my life. I'm awful at completing my own games on stream. Right now, I'm going through The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, my 100% run, as was required by the last donate-a-thon I did. Man, I did that like over a year ago and haven't gotten to those. It's been a rough year. I don't know what I'm going to be doing after that. But you can find me here every other Wednesday. You can find me here this Saturday where I'm playing the Orcish Captain, Thrash Bloodfiend. And then this Sunday, you can find me, Manda, and Rabbit on my channel where I run my own D&D game, The Nightmares That We Undo.
Play a robot in that one.
Rabbit plays a robot. Jake used to be in that game, and then he had to leave, and it made me sad. Now he helps me make my friends hate me.
Shifty eyes, shifty eyes, shifty eyes.
Manda.
Shifty eyes.
Huh? Oh, sorry. Hello, my name is Mandaloo. You can find me. I played Fang today. You can find me over at twitch.tv/Mandaloo. Eventually, someday, maybe. I'm literally on everyone else's channel but my own. You can find me over at Mandaloo Panda at Blue Sky and the Burning Hellbird site. God, where am I? Hold on, I'm having a brain fart. I'm here every other Wednesday. Friday, you can find me over at Burnout Vaughn's channel for his districtly unprofessional Ravnica game. Every Saturday, you can find me here again with Bweb's game, straight out of Capella. And every Sunday, every other Sunday, Nero's channel for the Nightmares We Undo. And for now, every Monday over on Jake's channel, where I am currently guest starring a less traumatized, more Golden Retriever-esque version of this character. Jake'll go.
Yes, excellent segue. Hi, I am the internet's own LeJake. I am the mad cartographer who maps at midnight. You can find me over on Twitch, Blue Sky, YouTube, and Tumblr at the very same name. Current things going on. We are in the midst of a fundraising drive to help cover the costs of the replacement of my car's front end suspension because yeah, that's fun. Obviously Monday nights, Horde of the Dragon Queen, which will be wrapping up soon. We're about to send the party through the last dungeon of the module soon enough. But that's for another time. Streams are going to be somewhat sporadic. I've been trying to work out the kinks of adding new elements to the streams, but that's neither here nor there. JC, where can they find you?
Hello, as you saw, I'm the one and only Doodles, finally returned from my long abandoned post. You saw Kaede make some questionable life choices, but hey, we'll see how those go back for him. He's doing his best. He's trying it there. Anyway, you can find me at various places such as JC Doodles, Jake Grelson VO, on Twitter, on Blue Sky recently, on there too. And you can also find me on Discord as well, whether it be on good old Sean's Discord or over on the room where I DM as one of the 3 region DMs and have some fun desert adventures and by no means cause chaos, I assure you. In any case, I believe it was Sean left. Is that all?
Shit, I guess.
Alrighty, cool.
Fuck. Hi, everyone. If you're on my channel, then you know who I am, and you know what I do, and you know why you're here. Follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky at ProSoundRexVT, because I'm rebranding, Get Fucked. Once I get a few more assets, we will be rebranding the name of this channel, so you better bookmark me so you don't lose me. Or else I might fucking cry. And if I cry, it's going to be messy and ugly, and I'll make sure I get it on all your electronics so I ruin them. Oh, that's all I got. So, we are going to raid a friend of mine named Construct. They are a horror-themed VTuber. They're a cryptid VTuber as well, so if you like horror and cryptids...
But, Sean, how are we sure they exist?
See, that's exactly. And if I'm correct, they are along with their partner, Monarch Lou, who is also quite good. So just raid them and call them Stinky. Have a good night, everyone.
Capture them!
Capture them!
Capture the cryptid! That's the raid, man. Capture the cryptid.
Capture!
Capture, throw a net on them. Be VV Argost from Secret Saturdays hit Cartoon Network show.
Oh my gosh, shut up. Alright, we're going. Raiding out.